Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary. Hey y'all, welcome to the Just Being Me podcast with your host here, Miss Mary Mac. Hey, Miss Mary Mac.
Hey, Margot.
And me, comedian Margot Evans. We want to thank you again for tuning into our podcast. We're here. We made it back 2 weeks in a row, so we on, y'all. We here. I guess we just jump right into our weekend review. Let me get my intro music. Hold on. What you do this weekend? What did you do this weekend?
Oh, wow. I don't even remember what I did this weekend, Marco.
You was with me on part of your weekend.
I was with you on Saturday. Friday I was off. I just went to the Sprouts and got some fruit. And I went to Ulta to get your gift.
Thank you.
And that was it. Hung out with you on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, I was just at home. I think I made my sea moss on the weekend.
You said you was gonna make sea moss.
Yeah, I did my sea moss. I made about 5 jars of that.
Mm-hmm.
5 jars of that. And that was basically all I did. I made some chili. That's what I did. I made some chili.
It's about to be the cold
fall season. And I made that chili. I mean, you talk about cutting up some stuff and doing all that. And,
oh, wow.
Oh, my God. I got my organic beef. Supposed to be the sirloin stuff. Mm-hmm. Girl, oh, my God. Did all that. And, oh, my God, that shit was so good.
It sounds like it was good. You made it.
That was what I did this weekend. And what'd you do, lady?
Ooh, I had the best weekend ever.
Yeah, I know you did.
Let's see. Saturday, it was brunch with the bride. So I got up Saturday morning and got dressed and ready to be brunching with my friends and family at the, oh Lord, somebody cantina in Downey.
Forgot that name.
I done forgot the name. It was so good. It was I'm looking for the name of it. I had a surf and turf burrito. Mm-hmm. Here it is. It's called the Tempo Cantina in Downey. And I had a surf and turf burrito. Wait, before that, so they ordered flights of margaritas. So they had like 4 or 5 different type of margaritas on a flight. Right. So they had a strawberry, a tamarindo, a cucumber.
That was really good.
Mango and something else, like 5 of them. And they ordered like 3 or 4 of them. So we drank all of those. We ate. It was really good time. We had it was a nice little place, Tempo Cantina. It was a nice little setting. I had my bridesmaids there, and I had Mary, my honorary bridesmaid, there. 2 of my bridesmaids weren't there. One said she was going to be there, but she had a baby shower. Her nephew's wife's baby shower was the same day in the same city. But her husband ended up going with her to the baby shower, so she kind of got stuck. She wasn't planning on him going with her, so she was going to like bounce over to where we were and then, head back, but that didn't happen. And then my other friend, Marsha, she had worked a 12-hour shift. She was trying to push, but she said she was tired. I get it. Just no problem.
12 hours, that's long.
Yeah. I'm tired too. I'm tired to hear that you was working 12 hours. So
can you imagine 12 shit?
Oh, I can't even barely do 8. I'll be ready to go. So 12, I can't do it. So we were there. We had a good time. Afterwards, because 2 of the girls was sleepy and tipsy. And let me tell you, okay, let me tell you a story. I'll try to be as brief as possible. So, my sister had took pictures of 2 of the other ladies that were, after the cantina, they was in the back of the car laid out like this. All laid out. Because they didn't drink too much. They didn't drink those margarita flights. They had tequila. They had some other drinks or whatever going down there, and they was eating their food. So my sister had took pictures of them and video of them, was making fun of them while they was in the back seat, laid out like that.
Laid out.
Yes, okay. And she posted the picture, but she posted it on Snapchat because Snapchat pictures go away. She didn't put it on Facebook or nothing like that. Right. So she was like, "Oh, so you posted our pictures? Oh, okay, we gonna get you back." So while we driving, we try to figure out what we gonna do later on. It's like, okay, we're gonna go to this bar in Inglewood later on. So it's like, all right, cool. Right. So we ended up going to the bar, and they spent money trying to get my sister to get toe up. We did like 10 rounds of shots. We was toe up. Like, I said, I'm not trying to get toe up. I wasn't laughing at nobody. I mean, I didn't post it. But every time it was a round of shots. So I was included in all of them shots. And they did. Okay. They got her back. They got pictures of her. She was tore up in the car. Throwing up out the car when they went to... No. Yep. They got her. She lasted all the way through the party. They had music. It was a really nice little bar and grill. Right across the street from the airport. Right across the street from... if you know anything about it's on Sepulveda, across the street from In-N-Out. And it was a nice little spot. Nice food was good. We had some chicken wings and fries and some chicken nachos. Really good. They drinks very good. But yeah, they got her back and they took videos and all that and teased her about it. So yeah, I had a really good night that day and night that one. Then I went on Sunday. My sister took me to Burke Williams for a massage. It felt so good. It was so good. I had this little guy. He was little too. I was like, what he gonna do? He can't. Okay, wait. Let me back up. Okay, so I've never been to Burke Williams before. Have you heard of Burke Williams?
No, I have not.
Okay, so I watch a lot of scary movies. I love scary movies. So we get to Burke Williams. We have these beautiful women that welcome us in there, gets us all signed up and everything. Like, okay. They have this humongous door. And then she was like, okay, have you guys been here before? My sister's like, no, I've been to the one in Torrance, but I've never been here. The one in Pasadena. So she was like, okay. She said, well, let me show you where all the amenities are. We're like, okay, cool. So she opens this humongous double door. She opened one of the doors. And I swear, it was like at least 10 people, male and female, sitting in the lobby area waiting for their, masseuse to come and get them. But it looked like a scary movie. Like, they all turned at the same time with these white robes on. We was only chocolate drops in there.
And they were real.
And they were real people waiting. But when we walked in, all you seen is everybody like this. So the door opened, and you seen this. I was like...
What in the world?
I was like on my sister back like... Where are you taking me? Are we in a haunted house? What is happening?
Girl. Oh
this looks like Get Out in here. Like, we look like we didn't walk in to Get Out. So then she walks in, she's like, oh, this is the waiting area, whatever. And, people are like, smiling at you like, smiling as you walk in. And as we get to the end to go into where we could change clothes, it was a lady that was sitting at the door. She had her robe on, but she had her hood on. I was like, ain't this about it? Okay, now we got hoods on. White robes, white hoods. I can't. They about to get us.
Oh my God.
So we see this lady in there. They in there working. My sister, one of them, they said, that lady walked by and said, "Get out."
What?
She said that the lady that worked there that was cleaning up, it was a black lady, like the only black lady that was in there working. So she said that the lady had walked past, said, "Get out." I said, shit. I was like, she didn't say get out. Oh my God. So just the people in there just look like scary movie.
Oh
but
my God.
I had this little, I don't know what his national, I ain't call him white, but this little guy, but he was so sweet and he did a really good job. He did a really
as long as he did a good job.
Yeah, he really did. So we left from there. We went to go eat and then came home and I tried to go to sleep for a minute because my guy was at the kitchen, pastrami on the run. Let me not just call it a kitchen. He was at work and he told me, I didn't want to call him because I was like, I know he's going to be like, what are you doing? I'm so relaxed right now. I'm just really relaxed. But he was there actually by himself at the kitchen. The lady that works of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, because I didn't go in there at all. It was this Saturday and Sunday, when we really needed her, something happened in her family. So he worked all day Saturday by himself and all day Sunday by himself. So when I came in all relaxed, I gave him a call. He didn't answer. I fell asleep. I woke up. I called him again. He said, I'm going to need you to come down here. I was like, you just took my whole little relaxation away. But he was like, she didn't show up. So I just needed a little help. I was like, all right.
Yeah. All you got to do is put your shoes on and go.
Let me just go. And that's exactly what I did. I was like, okay. So I did that.
I forgot, on Sunday I spent time with KK.
Oh, you did? Okay, you said you was going to.
Yeah, it was her birthday, yeah.
Right.
It wasn't her birthday. Her birthday had passed, but she had just got back. She was in San Francisco, so we were able to get together.
Oh, good. She a Virgo, too.
She a Virgo, girl. All y'all Virgos. I'm telling you, ain't nothing in my life but a whole bunch of Virgos.
That's it. We surrounding you. Yeah. And then all my invitations went out, and then I ended up getting 4 invitations back that had no labels. My labels fell off of them.
No labels?
So, you got yours. So, you know how that little label that went around, it came off. And they were able to keep the back part, which had the return address on it. So, they send all 4 of them back because they knew they was all together.
Do you know who they went to?
No. One of them, where it ripped, it said Shreve. So I knew that was Shreveport. But we had 3 people in Shreveport. So we narrowed it down to that one person. So we sent her another one.
Okay. Did you have your grandma there?
No, grandma was not there.
Well, you should call her and tell her she's supposed to have been there.
Co-host is in the building. So I have like 3 of them that we think have told me that they did not get theirs yet. And I sent it on the 9th of September, so they should have got it there.
Oh, yeah.
So
today's the 22nd.
Yes. So I'm like, was there more that the labels came off of? I had used the glue stick, and that wasn't good. Like, I used a glue stick, I was like, that's not holding it. So I put double stick tape on the majority of, I thought all of them.
That should have worked.
Yeah. So I guess I won't know. I'm gonna try to wait till the end of the weekend, and then try to just send out a message, be like to the ones that I sent it to, because I'm way over anyway. So my sister said it don't matter. You way over anyway. So if they didn't get it, that's okay. That's okay.
Are you way over for real?
Okay.
Yes.
She's a bona fide.
Way over. I was like, hopefully. I mean, I know some of them just wanted the invitation, like his aunt and a couple of people. They know they're not coming, but yeah. So that is my thing. This is my thing, and then I'm gonna shut up because RSVPs are real people. Like, people are not gonna like me, and I think I went through this with my engagement party. if you don't RSVP,
Girl, don't go visit that again.
Okay. If you don't RSVP, you are not getting in. The seating is assigned. So I'm sorry. You can wait in the little bar area. You can drink, have a good time, and then once the plated dinner is over, you can come and mingle in the inside. You can get some cake and some other treats, but you're not gonna eat and you're not gonna have a seat. Sorry, if you don't RSVP, it will be somebody at the door checking people in and then telling you where you about to sit at. We're not about to do that. It's not about to happen. So, October 14th is the RSVP date. Now I do have if I don't get it by October 14th, they're gonna get another message because we have it's called Love Stream, where they're gonna stream it, the ceremony. They're gonna get another invitation so that they can watch it from their home. Because they didn't respond to the RSVP in enough time. Okay. So my sister's like, you better get that whole email together right now because you already know people are not going to be. I said it, and they're going to have a rude awakening if they show up to that event without RSVPing.
Yeah. I mean, what do you do though? What can you do?
Right. I'm not paying for extra things hoping that you're going to come. No, I can't. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to bring some tennis shoes. Oh, I'm wearing tennis shoes anyway.
Yeah, you are.
So if anybody got a problem, they can come see me. Come see the bride. I'll tell you to your face. Okay, y'all. I talked enough. Let's jump into let's talk. Okay, so, Kanye West has issued an apology to his, are they divorced? To Kim Kardashian, and he talked about, co-parenting on Good Morning America. I can't even speak no more. Good Morning America. He said, "This is the mother of my children, and I apologize for any stress that I have caused, even in my frustration, because God calls me to be stronger, but also ain't nobody else should be causing no stress either. Okay. I need this person to be at the least stressed and the best sound mind and as calm as possible to be able to raise those children." And I do like that he said, but also ain't nobody else should be causing no stress either, meaning don't stress him out either. Don't throw shade his way either.
Please don't.
Yeah. You know, he also needs to be in sound mind and be in the least stress that he can be in to co-parent with you. So
that's right.
It goes both ways. So his children, and if you guys have to co-parent. Don't be stressing each other out. So I like that. I like that he gave his apology, and he said that I guess it's going to have, it's a Donda Academy. So he wants his children to attend his school, which is the Donda Academy, which is located in Simi Valley. And he says, I'm their dad, and it has to be co-parenting. It's not only up to the woman, like men have a choice also. Men's voices matter. And they do.
They do.
They do. So, I mean, y'all got what? 4 or 5 kids? Send some of them over there if they want to go to the school. I mean, you know, it's in Simi Valley, and they live in Calabasas.
They live in Calabasas.
I mean, that is kind of far away from. That's the opposite. That's the opposite of each other. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but I mean, whatever. Just try to be cordial, y'all. So the lady or the woman, they call it lady, the woman that they called the Central Park Karen, who called the cops on that black guy that was doing bird watching in New York. She had a lawsuit against her former employer for defamation. She says claiming she was illegally terminated and portrayed as a racist.
Yeah, wrong for termination. And they called me a racist.
They called me a racist, but how are you saying they portrayed you as a racist when you were on video being a racist? Like, everybody seen you. The world seen you being a racist towards this black guy. So, yeah, they dismissed that case. It was like, no, you were, and we fired you for a reason and for cause. So, you gotta go. So, she's out of there. She worked as a, where did it go? She was a, they said that she apologized to the guy. So it said apology fell on deaf ears as incident occurred the same day as the murder of George Floyd. So the same day that George Floyd got murdered is the day that she had apologized to the guy.
And we tried accepting these apologies.
Right. Exactly.
Come on. If if it's not in there, it ain't gonna come out your mouth.
Right. Exactly. That's how you feel. Sorry, it's hot in here. That's how you feel. That's exactly how you feel. So,
absolutely.
They said no go.
So it should have fell on deaf ears.
It did.
We tried accepting all these apologies.
She didn't mean it. So Tiffany Haddish. So have you been hearing about Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears? They did a skit, and I'm still not clear on what it is. When people talk about it, I've been watching the blogs, I've been watching different things, reading stuff like I read now. There's nothing really clear, and maybe I'm missing it. I don't know, but they're saying that she did some. Her and Ari Spears did some kind of skit. And it has something to do with like child pornography, sexual abuse or something. Well, Tiffany Haddish is saying that she has lost everything over the sexual abuse lawsuit. All of my gigs are gone. So she said it has hurt her career. But the case has been dismissed. But they're saying that it was a possible settlement. Like they settled some stuff out of court.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, what it is. She had tweeted saying that she's not able to talk about everything right now because, it was a lawsuit, but soon she'll be able to talk about it. I'm like, okay.
It must have been aired somewhere. Someone had to see it in order for it to be a lawsuit.
Yeah, and that's what I'm like. Because it had just came up and people started talking about it, and I was like, what is it? Like, what are y'all talking? Like, nobody, I won't say they weren't clear. Maybe I just wasn't listening well. I don't know.
No, they weren't clear because I didn't understand it either. And I was reading it a couple of weeks ago. I didn't understand it. That's why I didn't bring it up, because I didn't understand what was going on.
Right. I'm like, what?
I didn't hear anything. It's like, what are you talking about?
Right. What happened? So, I mean, I hope that's not the case. I seen something on, it was, Cat Williams was talking about it.
Were they like, maybe at a show and they did something together at a show or something maybe?
Well, it was kids involved, so I think it was something that was recorded. Like they used actual kids. Something I was listening to where they said that they should why didn't they use adult that may look 12? And they were like, they don't know why they did it, but they used the actual kid in the skit. So I don't know. Not sure.
Even I would say that was wrong.
Yeah, I would have been like, no. And she said,
no. Nobody said, hey, you guys know that's not cool. Don't do that.
Right.
Nobody said that.
Nope.
Nobody said that.
She said she regrets making the skit, but she said she thought it was fun. She thought it was going to be comedic, and it ended up turning to be not funny. But, I mean, you should have seen that yourself. I would have been like, what? I'm doing what? What do you want me to do? I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing it. I hope her career isn't messed up. She'll be fine. They all say that, and then they'll be okay. So she'll be fine. They'll be fine. What happened with Nia Long and her fiance?
Yeah, I had heard today that Neil's fiance, who is the Celtics coach, was engaged in an improper and consensual relationship with a female staff member, which was a big no-no as far as the Celtics were concerned. Let's see, they met in 2010. They had a son in 2011. They were engaged in 2015. They are not married. They never got married. But yes, he has had a consensual relationship, was engaged in an improper consensual relationship. So there was a relationship. We're not talking about a one-night stand. We're talking about a relationship.
Okay.
With a staff member of the Celtics. So, that's against policy. I don't know what's going to happen. It's hard for me to believe that they're going to fire him or anything like that because the team was so great under him.
Right.
And they almost had the championship. So I can't see them messing up the coach right now and switching him out, especially when they were so close. But I don't know what's going to happen. You know, they weren't married. He wasn't engaged more. You know, maybe there was a reason why the engagement has been so long and there's no marriage. You know, or, you know, maybe Nia just does not want to get married.
Right.
You know, I don't know. But, I mean, my heart goes out to them, you know, not just her, but to him too. I mean, Kobe, he survived.
Right. Yep. He got through it.
And he continued to play.
Yeah.
So what happens like this when it involves a winning coach? The guy, he isn't married. The only thing he did was, it was like unethical as far as the Celtics are concerned because he was an employee of the Celtics. He's an employee of the Celtics.
Right.
And that, you know, it was against policy. You know, we both know that HR, you know, we have like policies and procedures and, you know, ethical practices and things like that. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what they're going to do to him or whatever, but I'm sure he called Nia on the phone and said, hey, we need to talk.
Right.
You know, in a couple of days, it's going to be airing. This happened. You know, she probably knew last month or whatever. We don't know. And then they decided to bring this stuff out. You know, we don't know how long it's been or whatever. We just don't know. Yeah. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, that's, I mean, sad, but like you said, it's two different things that's happening right now. Is he wasn't married. And as far as his job, that's not their place. Like, if you married or not married, if you cheating or whatever, he broke a rule. A company rule by having a relationship with another staffer. Yeah. So it's like two things happening. Is his job situation and his home situation.
And his relationship.
Yeah.
Supposedly relationship.
Yeah, supposedly relationship. And
so whatever happens with him and Nia alone, that's personal.
Yeah, that's personal now. I'm nothing. So I can see them not. They're not going to terminate him because he was being unfaithful to Nia. If anything, it will be because, you know, or he reprimanded or whatever because of the policy. Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly. He could just get a write up about it.
Right. He could. Yeah. Like you said, Kobe did his thing and moved forward. So.
And his was like it wasn't even, well, it was consensual to him, and then she turned around and said it wasn't.
Right.
It was just shit.
Yeah. Yep. So they said Nia had text or wrote on her Instagram, speechless, ... patient and purpose. That's what she put on her. And then she put hashtag his name and then hashtag blessed and grateful. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and then you have to think too, you know, he has a son.
Yeah.
You have a son.
Yeah.
You need to show your son something. And he's 11. 11. He got to be 11. I think he's 11. Anyway, you know, and this wasn't a good look for you, sir.
No, not at all.
You know, he's a big boy. He's no baby. you know, and what are you teaching him?
Right.
Is this the way you do? That's it. You can't forget. That's his mother.
Yeah. Yeah. He got people
Come on,
to
man.
answer to. Dad.
You got your girl, and you got your son.
Yeah. Yeah.
You really do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as I said, people never think about how their kids handle this kind of stuff. That's gonna stay with that boy. You don't know how long that's gonna stay with him. That stuff. I can't believe he did that. That was so stupid. You know,
Right.
Some things are just not forgiven sometimes.
Right. And he a public figure, so then he going to school, and then people are like, "Oh, your dad cheated on your mom." Kids are dumb.
But not only that, you see your mom and dad engaged. You see your mom and dad, how they act around each other. You see that they love each other or whatever. And then your dad turn around and do something just so stupid.
Right.
Like that or whatever. You know, that may even change his feeling towards his dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or that may give him a different look at how he look at women later on in life and relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't know how it's going to affect that child or how, you know, you just never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just never know.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, Love and Basketball, remember?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of different things could happen there. It's really sad. That's why I always say parents need to think about what they do before they do it and take the kids into consideration. Is this what you want to be viewed as later on in life? But I just hope he talks to his son, and if his son needs some counseling, get some counseling later on or whatever and stuff like that. But, you know, I just hope Nia doesn't go off on him, you know, in front of the kid or anything like that, you know. And, you know, she's not married to him, but they are committed to one another.
Yeah. They have their son, so they have a connection.
We just continue to keep them in our prayers, and you know, she's good. They're both, you know, prominent people. So.
And what happened with Brett Favre?
Well, what they saying down in Mississippi, they're saying that he stole $5 million from Mississippi welfare funds for a brand new stadium to be used by his daughter. And they say that she is a Republican Party loyalist, and they're really upsetting him. And they say he got some explaining to do. He got some explaining to do about where that money came from. And I mean, this is a real situation. He got some real explaining to do.
Wow.
And I was just like, dude, for real?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Why was it so important to have a stadium named after you?
Right.
Why was that so important down in Mississippi when they had mud water a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, okay.
They had a problem with the water.
And you got all these $1 million you over here trying to build a stadium from money that you done stole?
That ain't yours.
Right.
You know what I mean? What do you care about Mississippi? Evidently, you don't give a darn about Mississippi.
Right.
Okay, you just want your name on something.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I just can't. These people, they take every opportunity they can.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Trump and stuff. I'm sitting up here listening to these people read up all the stuff that he did. Right. Lady has a list, flipping the pages, and he lied about this, and he lied about that, and just all this kind of stuff. I mean, it's right there. And I'm just like, ah.
Right.
I like the emoji, right? And, you know, it's just crazy what they do. They think they can get away with it. But you know what? Them texts, those emails, all that stuff, they don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't care how you try to delete, they don't go nowhere.
Right.
They don't go nowhere.
Yeah, and that's the killer thing about, like, nowadays. Back in the day, you was able to get away with a lot of stuff because we didn't have cameras. We didn't have all this other fancy technology that they have right now. Right now, I mean, you walk outside. I'll walk outside right now. Some camera has captured me walking outside. Ring camera.
Absolutely.
Somebody done seen me. Somebody has seen me. So you can't think you can get away with a whole lot of stuff.
You just really can't. And I mean, you know, people deep, and when they hear it, they go deep down and they dive. I know people that are researchers.
Yeah.
They find everything. And they give the news people the information. This is what I found. This is what I found. Oh, you guys got work for you. They don't go deep enough. Look what I found. Look at all that kind of stuff. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So crazy. Why do you always feel like you gotta rob, steal, or whatever to become this person? Why do you, if you have to do that, why do you want to become that person?
Right. Yep. Yep. Text messages, emails, all that stuff. Soon as you type it, it goes right into the cloud, and you think you deleted it, but they have people to get it out of there.
They say they don't even want his kids involved in shit in New York.
Oh, wow.
Buying property, no loans, no nothing in New York.
Oh, wow.
They named off the kids.
Wow.
And the son-in-law.
And they messed up their legacy.
Girl. They don't even want them Trumps in New York sound like me.
Yeah, like get them out.
Because they just said everything is so fraudulent.
Right.
And they were saying that what he did was the square footage on property, what it was worth, the appraisals and stuff he lied about, all that to get these loans. And I mean, what she was saying was just, I was floored. She could read stuff, pages. I turned it off. I was tired of listening.
Right. It's like, okay. What more do y'all need?
And they said they still not finished. Because there was a judge that said that they're going to go through the rest of it. Because Trump's attorneys was trying to shut it down. That judge said, nope. 3 judges said, nope, keep going.
Wow.
They tired.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy. And I'm just like this Brett Favre and stuff like that. Why do you guys need all this stuff?
Right. You're millionaires. You have all that you need. Supposedly, but you need that more. You need, to leave your legacy, your name, with my name on the stadium. So here, take this money from some other people. Like you said, the Mississippi, they had muddy water.
They had mud water. You know what I mean? Why couldn't you come there to do something good?
Right.
But it's all about you.
Selfish. Yep. Selfish.
Mm-hmm. It's just crazy. And now look what you got.
Right.
Welfare queen. That's horrible.
Speaking of videos and stuff, that man that was punching that dog in the hallway.
Oh, girl, kicking him and everything. Oh, my stomach. Oh, I can't.
That's so bad.
I just wanted to reach into that television and just strangle that man and beat him down.
What did that
Because
dog
I'm like,
do?
is that really necessary? He kept on kicking him on his way down the hallway too.
Right.
Again. What that dog do to you?
What did he ever do to you?
Well, them folks wasn't having it.
No.
They said, we're going to find out who you are or whatever. We're going to report you, everything.
Yep.
And they said that they found out who he was, but now they're trying to locate the dog.
Ugh.
Because they want the vet to examine the dog.
Ugh.
Why would you do that to a dog? You know you can't screw with no dog.
Right.
You can't screw with animals around here, especially in California. You got dogs.
All these dog love, animal lovers.
More rights than us.
Yeah. You better get out of here.
You better not touch that dog. You better not jerk that chain too quickly either.
Right. Okay. You're like, what are you doing?
Girl, that's just like you taking your dog to a vet and something happened to your dog. That's just like you taking a child to the hospital. They're looking at you sideways and calling on you.
Right.
You got some explaining to do. What happened to your dog? You said, what happened?
Right.
Girl, them vets ain't playing.
They ain't.
They just like them doctors in the hospitals when you bring them kids in talking about he fell down the stairs.
Right.
Girl, they don't play with no animals.
No, they don't. That's crazy. Look, I'm just I just happened to be on the dog story, and they had Tiffany had a story on Channel 7 online, and so I clicked on it, and it gave a little bit more information that the kids were 14 and 7, and this happened in 2013. The videos are in separate incidents, 2013 and 2014. Where they had them participate in sexually suggestive videos. So somebody leaked that. Like, it was in 2013 and 14. Like, it's already been done.
Yeah.
So I find that very, like, how did it... See, now I have more questions. Like, how did that come out now? Who released it? Where'd it come from? Okay.
Somebody was mad at her.
Yeah. Like, what? But okay. I'll keep looking into this because I'm like, what is happening? No letter of sexual abuse allegations. Okay. They didn't abuse them. It was just like simulation of whatever it was. All right. The worst airports.
Why do those kids' parents allow them to do that?
See, and that's what I was watching. Whatever I was watching was on YouTube. And that's what they were saying. When children are on set, that their parents have to be there. Their parent or guardian has to be with them at all times and be like there. So where was their parent? And when this was happening, like, no, my child is not about to do that. What? No. I don't care how much you talking about you paying my kid. Let's go. Let's go.
Who allows their child to participate in something like that? Nobody I know.
Right. So parents should be in trouble too for allowing it, whatever it was. So you have the 10 worst airports in the U.S.
You know what? I'm really not shocked that L.A. was down at the bottom.
Yeah.
I can't stand that airport.
I cannot stand LAX. I go to Long Beach in a minute, and when I can't get Long Beach, I'll be like, dang, I gotta go to LAX. Oh my god.
Now, have you been to Burbank? You said Burbank was okay.
Is it? No, I haven't been to Burbank.
I hear a lot of people talk about Burbank. They have what? Newark, Chicago, LAX, Philly, and New York.
Yeah.
The worst.
The worst ones. And I know LAX is working on their airport, but still, that's going to be years and years and years from now. They're making a shuttle or something. I don't know. But I know I see it over there off of La Cienega. Like, I see the little thing that they're making over there. So, we'll see.
I love Georgia because they have the trams.
Mm-hmm.
You get on these trams and you go underground and they go to like what, Southwest, Delta, whatever. And they go to the gates.
Oh, they go to the gate.
Drop you off. Like that, you get off and you can see your gates, by whether it's Seattle, Southwest or whatever and stuff like that. It's a wonderful thing.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a wonderful thing. You ain't doing all that walking.
Yeah.
Wherever you need to be, that tram underground, when you get on, it's going to take you.
Oh, that's good.
It's just wonderful. I love it like that. It's organized. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, an airport needs to be organized. It needs to be, your gate shouldn't be 50 miles away, like you running and have to get to this gate that's way from when you walk in the door. Like, where am I going? I was so lost when I go into LAX. I'm like, where am I? Long Beach, you walk in and then it's right there.
It's right there.
It's right there.
It's right there. They did some changes over there too, but it's beautiful. Now you can fly from Long Beach all the way to Hawaii.
Oh.
Non-stop.
Oh, that's good.
So wet.
Okay. Oh, you got a soapbox with these kids. I just seen it. With these kids taking this fentanyl.
And these high school and these drugs, I can't. And these parents getting on TV talking about my daughter don't do drugs. Evidently she does.
Yeah, she do. She does drugs.
Okay, because she overdosed.
Yeah.
So why would you get on TV and say my daughter does not do drugs? Well, what the hell was she doing then?
Right.
And now all of a sudden it's become this big issue at these high schools. You know why it's at the high school? Because it's in demand from the high school kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's at the high schools. Because they buying it, they want it.
Yep.
Don't be getting mad at the pushers, get mad at the buyers.
Right. Yep.
Talk to your children.
Yep.
Find out what's going on.
Yep.
They ain't gonna talk to you because they so busy getting high. Because you probably getting high too.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, it's like the pusher's problem.
No, you need to talk to
They
your
wouldn't be there
kids.
if they wasn't getting it. If they wasn't making no sales, they wouldn't be there.
Yeah, and they making big sales. That's why they there.
They making sales.
Big sales.
Talk to your children.
Yeah.
Find out what they doing. Have a relationship with your children. Let's start there.
Mm-hmm.
So you know if they come in, if they under the influence of something.
Right.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? They got kids where you can drug test your own kids.
Oh yeah.
Y'all crazy. I just don't understand how I get something. How I get on campus?
Right.
How did shit get on campus when you was going to school?
Right. Lady, we know that's not nothing new. Whatever the drug of choice was back then, there was access to it.
I ain't even talking about myself. Let me tell you something. I went to school with a whole bunch of other fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I was buzzed. I'm gonna put it that way.
Okay.
Them kids had everything on their campus you could ever want, and it didn't come from us.
Right.
I didn't even know what a Molly was. They had the drinking fountain in the hallway, just popping them, going down drinking the water. I'm like,
what is happening?
Girl, they out there laying on the grass like it ain't nothing.
Spinning around in their head.
I mean, out there talking, smoking cigarettes, everything. We had open campus. Girl, please. I was never a pill popper. I could never stand to pop pills. I just don't like pills, period. But I was never a pill popper. But you know what? I smoked some marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
Girl. Smoke cigarettes too.
Right.
But I'm just saying that, I mean, the pills though, I mean, you can eat down your high of marijuana.
Right, exactly.
You can stick that. Pills, ain't no coming back
ain't
from
no
that.
coming back. You have that, whatever it is, in your system, and it's dispersing.
Ain't nothing you can do.
It's doing what it do.
Because you, look, you will get higher and higher.
Right.
You
can't come down.
But see, certain people like different kind of highs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And these kids these days, they popping these pills like it's candy.
Yeah.
And then the parents looking crazy like, oh my God, I didn't know. Well, why didn't you know?
Yeah.
You're not in a relationship with your kids. I blame the parents. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Get in a relationship with your children.
Right.
Find out what they're doing. Drug test them if it's questionable. And they go in their room and they close the door. They looking funny or whatever. They not eating like they're supposed to. They always on a run. They friends looking crazy. Be a smart parent. You can't drug test them.
Right. Yeah.
Go get the kid.
Yep.
Drug test them.
Pee in this cup because you acting weird.
Exactly.
You looking
and
weird.
If they high, tell them they can go into rehab.
Right.
Period. Ain't no friends coming. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Do what you gotta do.
Yep.
You know what? They're gonna end up dead.
Yep. Protect your kids. Protect your babies.
They're gonna end up dead.
So you're not on TV talking about, oh, I didn't know they was on drugs. There's signs.
And these kids, they putting this stuff in food, everything.
Yeah.
They said you have to be careful with stuff you touch.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I can't stand it. These parents, stop acting so naive.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about my daughter. It's not a drug addict. She does not do drugs. Man, if you're going to shut up and go somewhere and talk to your daughter about drugs, because evidently she do. Her friend didn't make it, but dang it, she did. So you still can talk to her.
Yeah.
Those other parents, they can't talk because they got to bury her.
Mm-hmm.
But you still can talk to your daughter.
Right.
You know, they just kill me. These parents kill me in denial about their children.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you guys need to stop it. Stop believing all that crap.
Yeah.
You know, it just makes me so mad. It's like, oh, now it's a big deal. Well, what's a big deal?
Right.
Because these people are dying from this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All the parents need to do is shake them up a little bit.
Right. To let them know that they know. Like, my parents know that I'm
and Mom
using
and Dad,
drugs.
put your Adderall. What do they call it?
Adderall. Put the Adderall up.
Put that stuff away. Y'all got it in the medicine cabinet. They going to get your shit.
They popping yours and sharing it with their friends. That's cool. And you ain't even paying attention because you popping them so
all that
hard.
anxiety medication you got in the cabinet.
Yep.
You couldn't go.
Yep. And they over there getting it. My mama on this.
That's what got them started.
Right.
In the first place.
Right.
And what that man said they do, they chop it up and they snort it.
Mm-hmm. I can't.
Girl, you can't get black folks fake pills.
Like, I can't swallow. I can't swallow it. Can you crush it up? You have it in liquid.
Girl, it kind of tastes like bubble gum.
Right. That's the only way I would take it. It better not taste like no medicine. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's stuck in my throat. It's nasty.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Remember that baby aspirin by Bear? Remember?
Uh-huh.
It was so good today you could just chew it up. Remember that?
Yep. They made it good.
They made it so good we could chew those up. We didn't have to swallow those. You could chew them.
Yeah.
Well, that probably didn't do shit. It probably wasn't even working.
Probably was, they call it placebo. Placebo. Just in there eating. Like little Tic Tacs. You feel better? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel better. I feel better.
Yeah. But I just want these parents to stop being in denial about their children, about what their children don't do. You never know what your children don't do if your child ain't in your face.
Yeah. And you ain't checking on your child, and you not, you just letting your child live life.
Right, and your child knows how to lie to you.
Yeah.
They know exactly what you want to hear. They know exactly how to look at you, and they know how to play the game.
Right.
These kids these days are smart.
They're very smart, yep.
They know how to get away with stuff. But the cold part about it is this is the part that I don't like. They can get online and order the shit. That's the part I don't like.
Yeah, they can.
Now, I'm looking at the parents like, okay, where do they get the credit cards and the ATM cards from?
Yeah. And if you give them a credit, a prepaid card, whatever, you're not checking to see what they buying online? Because now you have access because you got the card for them. So you can put the little money on there so they can go to Starbucks and Chick-fil-A and everywhere else. So I need to look at that monthly and make sure, what are you ordering? I see it's an order on here. What are you ordering?
No, see, you're not going to take my card, though. I'm going there with you. We're going to do it together.
Yeah.
On the computer. My daughter, she gets her son's, what do you call that? Tablet. He said, Mom, I want a game. Can't get the game unless you're being good. Mm-hmm. And then she'll go and he'll give her the thing and she'll order again.
Right.
Ain't nobody giving out no credit card.
Right.
That's crazy. These people just need to be crazy. They just need to be, these parents, like I said, they need to really watch their children and their behaviors. Mm-hmm. Find out how they're doing in school, talk to the teachers or whatever, make sure they're going in class like they're supposed to and everything. And find out who they're running with.
Right. Yeah.
Check on their parents and stuff like that. See what they got going on.
Right. Yeah.
They probably the drug dealers.
Right. Giving it up. They the party house. Mm-hmm. That your kid is going to. With the parent is over there letting them smoke and drink.
Mm-hmm.
Watch
Don't
out.
tell your mama.
Yep. Don't let them know.
Ain't that something? Mm-hmm. Girl.
And they ain't gonna tell. They want to party. Yeah, they want to party.
Everybody going to jail.
They want to party.
I can't even imagine.
No way. So I had I had a rant.
Okay.
So I need people to grow. My mama's sitting back there, but grow the F up. Mm-hmm. Because I told you guys earlier about the party that we went to, and at the end of the party, we had a great time. The whole day was just a really great day. And then we was leaving, and the lady was about to bump into my sister's car. Well, my other sister was like, if that lady hit your car, I'm a dog walker. And the lady heard her say that. And so she straightened up. She really was about to hit her car. But she heard her say that. And then so she pulled up and then she backed back out and then she blocked my sister's car in. And so when I walked up, I just seen them, I seen the lady standing in a car going like this. I'm like, what is happening? What's going on? Like, we too grown for all of this. What? So I'm like, why don't you just get in your car and leave? And she's like, no, you ugly, you this, you that. She just yelling stuff out. And so we like, who you calling ugly? Like, what kind of kindergarten insults are we throwing here? Like, ugly? So we supposed to be mad? I know I'm not ugly, so you ain't hurting me. Like, what? Can you just get in your car and leave? And so she had 2 people that was with her. It was 2 guys, and they was telling her, look, you wrong, get in your car and go. And so she didn't want to get in the car. She's being ugly. Not as a facial ugly, just the way you acting. You are being ugly. You are over 40, standing on your car, just going off like a crazy person. And you could just get in your car. Even if you did hear her say that, you could have got your car, yelled out your window, F you, and kept it pushing. Whatever. If that's what you felt. Yeah. But to block her car in and then expect people to be coming back at you, no, that's not. that wasn't a good look. That wasn't a good look. And then she didn't care? She didn't care. Then she mashed off and almost hit one of the girls that we was with. And if she would, it would have been curtains for everybody. Like, cause she wouldn't have made it out of that parking lot.
Wow.
But it's just like, come on, people, be grown. It is when you go out and have a good time. Be mindful. Don't drink too much when you gotta drive. Obviously, she probably was a little tipsy, which is why she was pulling out of that parking space all crooked and about to hit the car. And then she stopped and had to argue and fuss and fight with people. Just be mindful. Too old for that. About to go to jail for manslaughter. About to hit the girl.
Exactly. And you really have to be careful because she didn't know anybody that was in your party.
No.
And not only that, what if you had somebody just as crazy as she was that had something in their purse?
Right. Yeah. That's how things get ugly. That's how things turn bad. Yep.
That's how things get ugly.
Yep. You don't know where they coming from. She was standing in her car.
But you don't know who you're running into either while you're doing all that talk.
Right. You don't. You really don't. Because she didn't know how many people, because here it is, both of them come out. Then me and another girl come out. And then another group of people that we with come out. Now, it's 3 of y'all. It's like 6 of us. And what are you talking about? What is happening? Well, what are we doing? So if we want to be ghetto, we really just could have surrounded your car.
Absolutely.
And pulled you away from it.
And moved it for you.
Exactly. Somebody would have held you back. We would have parked your car where you just pulled out of, and then we would have been done. Everybody, let's go.
And then we would have put your keys back in your pocket and you would have gotten the car and left.
Yeah. I said, but ain't nobody trying to be stupid like you. Ain't nobody trying to be dumb. We're not trying to fight. Just go. Leave.
Just go.
So y'all just be careful out there. When you go try to party, have a good time as adults. Just have a good time and then go home. And if something happened, you know what? Just be like, whatever.
Exactly.
And keep it pushing. Just keep it pushing. Because you don't want to tell about it. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Live to tell the story. You want to live to tell the story.
Exactly. Gas going up again, right?
Stop it.
Gas is going up.
I can't.
It's going up.
I'm about to start walking.
I can't.
I'll get a bite.
This is crazy. This is so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of them screwing us every chance they get.
Yeah. Yep. And what's this your president on TV talking about? The pandemic is over. Did you see him say that?
He said that?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
He walking with some man. I'm not sure they say some man because I know it's like a dignitary person.
A dignitary.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't know who it was. They was asking him, about the pandemic. He's like, yeah, the pandemic is over. I'm like, what? People are still getting COVID, dude. Like, and
People are
numbers, monkeypox, and everything else. And you talking about the pandemic is over? Can you stop just talking? Can you think before you speak?
Can you just speak when somebody tell you what to say?
Yeah, please. That? Yeah, give him a cue card. Give him a
little thing in his ear.
Yeah. Because I'm like, what? He's just answering stuff without even thinking
or knowing anything. Well, I do understand that Gavin Newsom, may be running for Democratic presidency. If in fact Biden doesn't run, Biden better not run.
He can't run, man. He literally can't run.
He don't have nothing left. Look, he's trying to get his ass to 40.
You gotta go.
So, let's not do that. We gave Biden. He had a one term. It's good enough.
You know who he remind me of? He remind me of
for the rest of his life. He good.
He remind me of Smithers on The Simpsons. You remember The Simpsons? It was the old man that owned the place where Homer had worked. Smithers, the old little white man. That's who he looked like. That's Biden. Smithers. That's his name.
Oh my God.
He needs to just go on, finish off. How many years he got left?
He got 2, I think. Did he got 2?
2 more years. Finish out your 2 years in good health.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he got 2.
And walk away.
You can be done so bad.
Because you can't.
I'm done. You did your year. You good.
Yeah, you fine. I mean, that was the only option. Definitely wasn't going to vote for Trump. So that was our only option that we had, and we took it.
Yeah.
And you can do your 4. You can go and chill with Obama. Do what y'all do. Play golf and stuff. Go to the bar, have a drink, sing karaoke. Do you. All right, y'all. So that is all. I don't have any reality takeaways this week because I've been tired from my weekend. I have not had a chance to really follow up with nothing. So that is it, y'all. That's all we got.
They did find that dog, and the
dog. Oh, they found the dog?
Yeah, they found the dog, and they took him to a veterinary clinic, and he's in good health and everything.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Now somebody needs to kick him like he kicked that dog.
Girl, a couple times.
Yeah, don't kick the man.
Yeah,
so you can see how the dog feel.
I am so glad that dog was okay.
That was so sad. That's so sad. All right, y'all. So we will see or hear. You'll hear from us next week.
Yeah, you guys have a great weekend and be safe out there.
Yep. All right. Talk to your cheerings.
Exactly.
Bye, y'all.